Demonstrating how to use these drip irrigation kits that are right out of the box, ready to irrigate 10 pots. It is so simple to put together that you're gonna go, oh my gosh, I should have done this a long time ago. Let me explain to you what you're gonna need. Right outside of the kit, it comes with a pressure reducer that you're going to put right onto your hose bib. It has 25 feet of 1/4 inch tubing that's going to run to the different pots. You have what they call emitters in 2 different sizes, and what these are, this is what really drips the water onto your plant roots, and it comes in 2 different sizes, so that one is going to give more water for those plants that need a little more water, like your hydrangeas, your gardenias, and then one that drips a little bit less water, maybe for your succulents and your low water plants. In addition to that, you're going to have some of these little tees, and I'm going to show you how to use these. All this is just to connect one tube to the next in case you have a series of plants that you want to connect on your system. And then there's just some really simple stakes. All right, so how easy is this? Let me show you. The first thing you're going to do is locate your hose bib. Hopefully it is near where your container plants are. And then you're just going to screw this on, just like this. And the function of the pressure reducer is so that when the water runs to your pots, it's not going to blast and, break them, because there's a lot of pressure that comes through a hose bib, and if you have just a small 1/4 inch hose, you can imagine. So this is a vital, important component of your system. And then something to notice is that the hose that's going to run to all these plants has a nice filter inside, so keeps it clean from getting clogged and backflowing. So I'm going to put this together. If you could do that, you've already done the most important and the hardest part of putting together this drip system. Okay, so now I've got a lot of tubing, 25 feet. And I have a beautiful pepper plant. I've got some succulents and coleus, and even a bougainvillea here that I want to put on drip, because I want to make sure that I can have a life and you can have a life. And all you're going to do is, when you finally set this up, you just turn it on for maybe 15 to 30 minutes, and it will dispense enough water for you to water efficiently to your plants. So let's get going. So the first thing I'm going to do, now that I have my hose bib and everything set up, is I'm going to want to run a emitter right to the roots of my pepper plants. So I happen to have a handy rain bird cutter, but you can use scissors, but these are really neat. So now I just cut this because I want to add an emitter here, but I want to keep going to the other plants. So real simple, guys. Grab one of these tees. Can you see that? I'm going to grab a tee, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to push it right into this end. Okay? And then I want to run a hose right to my pot. Simple. I got a lot of tubing to do that. Not a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it just like that. And then now I'm going to add it to this part of my tee. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my emitter. This is what's going to drip the water right into the root zone. And so I'm just pushing it in. Very simple. It's not even a workout, okay? It's not heavy work. You can do this, guys. Then I have a stake, because the last thing you want is to have your drip irrigation just laying on the soil. Not good. So here we go. I'm feeling very accomplished so far. And you will too. So there we go. You see that? Okay, so now I've got one plant set up. Now I want to keep going. I want my succulent to have some water too. So all I need to do is to run some tubing. And remember, I have a tee here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add this right in here. just like this, very simple. And now I'm gonna run to my next plant. Okay, so here we go. Again, remember what I did? I added a T. I'm gonna do that again. Putting this in, just like this. I'm gonna take I'm gonna cut a little more from my 1/4-inch tube. This one's gonna go into my succulents. It's just like Legos, but it's Legos with a purpose. You see that, guys? That's gonna end up going in here. Let me add my emitter. Here's a pointy side. I mean, are you already starting to feel I can do this? I hope so, because you really can. I'm gonna get another stake. Did you hear that? They said to come see Shirley at the Home Depot Garden Center. That's me. Hey, look at my picture. All right, enough having fun. Let's continue with our tutorial. Okay, so now I have this dripping right into this succulent pot. And look at this, I left it open. But I want to go to my coleus. Let's do it again. Now, I just insert this. I'm gonna cut again. By the way, you can use scissors, but these are so cool. Look at the cute color. And has a nice snap to it. I like the way that sounds. And then another T. Okay, so here I go. Need to cut these. It's gonna go to my coleus. Now I add my emitter. Just push it in. Just like that. Stake. Place. Oh my gosh, we are getting there. All right, now the fun part. You see this beautiful bougainvillea? That's my last plant. How we're gonna run drip to it. Get the rest of my tubing. And so now I have this length, the last part of my 25 feet. And you know what? Since this is my last plant, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put my emitter at the end. Here's my stake. And I'm going to run this all the way to my bougainvillea. And then I am done. This setup is just finagling and moving your tubing around so that you hide it. You don't have to show it off like I am right now. I mean, unless you think it's really cool looking, but you can hide your tubing. And then the ta-da is when you turn on the water and it starts to drip into your pots, and you can go and make dinner. You can do whatever you want except for stand there with a hose wasting water. Watering a plant is really basic, but a lot of us get it wrong. You don't want to take a hose and blast it all over your plant. That just invites problems. Number one, you're wasting water. Number two, your leaves don't really need the water. The roots of your plants do. So when you drip water just to that root area, you don't need as much water, guys. And also, when you blast water on your leaves, you can have fungus problems if it doesn't dry out. It's a really sunny day, you can have burn. Not good. So anyway, this is what you do, and this is the purpose of drip irrigation, so that you use less water and you use it more efficiently. I encourage you, now that you've seen how easy it is to do, to consider starting with the Rainbird Patio Plant Watering Kit. Good enough for up to 10 pots. No-brainer, easy. You can do it. And you know what? I'm here for you if you have any questions. I'm Shirley Bovshow. Look me up. Talk to you soon and have a great day.